The boy passes by and sees the beggar and says rude words. But he takes the money that is under the claw and leaves. But the beggar was pretending, and he puts another note under the bottle to do the test again. The girl passes by and doesn't like seeing the beggar there. But she takes the money from under the bottle and leaves with the money. He once again puts the money in the bottle. And the woman tells him not to do that, because she could come and steal the money. And she comments that this money is little and it won't be enough to feed herself for a week. And she says to get more, so he can have enough to eat for a week. And then she says goodbye to the man. The employee appears and comments that the girl has an exceptional resume. He talks about the boy, and says he was once head of accounting and that's good. And he comments on the woman, and reads her CV, and adds that she was the company's best employee in the general services sector 3 times in a row. She says she was 6, but it was a trial period and she didn't choose to apply. And everyone there laughs at the woman's resume. The employee says the vacancy is for a company manager. And he says he'll do the rest of the paperwork and be right back. And the girl is rude, and says the woman is wasting her time. The woman says the girl is ridiculous. The beggar appears. And they both wonder what this stinker wants. The girl tells him to go away. The woman asks for respect from the man. And the discussion starts to happen. The woman says that the man is not obliged to go through this, and to avoid problems, she thinks it's better for him to leave, because people who have a high social class think they can do anything and don't respect anyone. And she adds that anything comes out of the interview and we'll see if he needs anything. And the man leaves. The girl makes fun of the woman. She responds that kindness is the essence of a human being of character. And they both mock the woman's way of thinking. The employee appears and says the interview will consist of just one question. And he questions whether everyone considers themselves to be good people. The girl says that of course yes, and always in life, she gave her old things to charity for the poor to use. And she comments that she studied at the best schools, universities, and also in her postgraduate studies. The boy says he has always been a hard worker, apart from his devotion to God. And the employee asks about the woman. She comments that she was not a good child, and always gave her parents trouble. And her parents always had problems, and it ended up affecting her, and because of that, she lived her childhood and adolescence somewhat rebelliously. And today she realizes that life is not like that, and whenever she can, she helps others. The employee says he already has the results. Everyone questions themselves. And he says that the two of them are disqualified. They ask how come they were disqualified. And the employee says that's right. The man appears, however, no longer a beggar. And the employee says that the owner will explain better. The girl and the boy say he made a mistake with the employee. The woman says she knows the man. And the man says he will explain what happened, and they ask if they remember him. The woman says yes, and they both say no. And the man says that the woman will take the position because she has character. And he adds that he was the beggar who stole the money and treated him badly. The girl asks if it was a disguise. The man says yes. They both say it's wrong to deceive them like this. The owner says he does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and hires whoever he wants. And he tells them both to leave the company now. They both say they need a second chance. The woman tells the owner that every human being needs to learn from their mistakes, and tells him to forgive them both. And the man comments that because of the woman's attitude, he will give her a higher position than management, as she knows very well how to lead a team. And because of that, now she will be a director, and she will decide whether she enters and leaves the company. The woman says they will both stay on her team. And the man wishes him good luck, and welcome in the new position. The woman is very grateful for the trust and says she won't be disappointed. The owner says he will leave. The woman says she will keep an eye on them both, especially the rude girl. And he says that now she is going to do what has to be done, and look for a vacancy in the company for her in a low position. And the two stay there without knowing what to do.